Hey guys, thank you for joining in. This is Christopher Bush with Gunsforgood and today we're discussing how to lose weight and keep it off forever. So I'm going to cover all that and more in 10 minutes. So if you're wanting to know a little bit more about weight loss and how you can keep it off, stick around. Guys, thanks for sticking with me. So today we're going to cover is weight loss and how to keep it off forever. Okay, so go. All right, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes on the clock. So what we want to do is we want to cover first is how to diet. All right, so I'm not going to go into super specific on this because I already did a video and it is on YouTube. I am going to post that for you. So I'll put a tag up here somewhere. So just go ahead and look for that. But it's how to diet, and it'll go into your maintenance, how to determine your maintenance calories, how to go into a caloric deficit. All right. So assuming that you watched the diet, or you just took my advice and watched the diet and came back to this one, we're going to start from this point. So you've established maintenance calories. Now maintenance calories are the amount of calories that you can eat a day without gaining weight. Okay, so that's your maintenance calories. The reason that's important is because in order for you to establish a solid calorie deficit where you're going to be losing weight, losing the amount of weight that you want to lose on a weekly basis, every week, you're going to need to know that. All right. You're also going to need to know how to adjust your calories. Now I go into that into how to diet video. I also go into that in an article I put on my webpage on gunsforgoodcoaching.com where it goes into the diet breaks. If you go to the bottom, it goes into how to adjust your calories and things of that, a little bit more detail on the how to diet. But the video will be up here soon. I hope I covered all that stuff in the video, but if not, look up the article on the website. There's a lot of great information and shows you how to calculate all that good stuff. So we're going to establish a caloric deficit. So if you read the article, great. If not, I'm going to give you a tip on that one. A pound of weight loss a week is typically 3,500 pounds, or 3,500 calories. 3,500 calories, all right? So that's not going to equal just a pound of fat loss. That's a pound of total weight loss is typically roughly around 3,500 calories. A pound of fat is what they consider a deficit of 3,500 calories. Yes, but whenever you're dieting down, it's not just going to come from body fat. It'd be nice if it did, but it's not going to. Anyways, so we're introducing a deficit of 3,500 calories. All right, so you're going to diet down. All right, you're going to keep following that deficit. You're going to notice though that your body is not going to be losing as much weight sometimes in future weeks as you started out. All right, so stretch the back. The reason for that is this little known fact called metabolic adaptation. All right, it works for you and it works against you. So if you know how to utilize it though, you can get it to work for you and it can be your best friend. Now, in the sense that right now we're trying to diet down, it's going to work against us. So what we're going to need to do is that 3,500 calorie deficit from your maintenance before is not going to work for where you're at once you start. You're not losing as much weight, okay? So what you're going to need to do is, so notice if your average goes from like a pound of weight a week lost to like where you're only like 0.7 a pound a week, you know, then what you're going to do is you're going to basically add where you're going to take more calories away. So the easiest way to do that is you're looking at a difference of 0.3. So you take that, you multiply that by 3,500, then you need to add the total of that to your deficit from your original maintenance. Okay, so if it was a additional 300 calories, well, it shouldn't be that, you know, but if it was, you know, you would take that 300 calories and you would add it to the already 3,500. Now that we've covered the deficit part, okay, so here's where we start. So you've got down to the part where you're at your goal, okay, or what I would tell you is if you've reached a point as a woman and you're starting to hit that 1,200 to 1,000 calorie range, it's time to reverse diet. Guys, if you're hitting that 18 to 1,700 calorie range, I would say for you, it's time to reverse diet, okay? So reverse dieting. Reverse dieting goes like this. So let's say we had a female client, or I have a female client that's at 1,200 calories, and she's hit that bottom area where we don't want to push her below because it's not that healthy. So we're going to start walking her calories up slowly. So reverse dieting, if you checked out the reverse dieting video, it goes into a lot of detail on that, but quickly, you're going to reverse diet up. So we're going to 1,200. Next week, 1,250. The week after, 1,300. Okay? If you were a guy, it would be at the 1,800 range, it would be 1,775. The week after, 1,850. The week after, 1,925. You know, so on and so forth. If you were a guy and you had higher calories, so like with myself, when I diet down 2,500, it would be like 2,500, 2,600, 2,700, okay? So you're going to want to reverse diet up, okay? So when you're reverse dieting up, I went into it on the reverse dieting video. You need to make sure you're watching your body fat. You need to watch your weight. You need to be watching your weight measurements, okay, to make sure that your body fat's not increasing, all right? So your weight might increase a little bit, but that could just be due to glycogen and increased glycogen in the muscle bellies and things of that nature because of increased amounts of calories. Doesn't necessarily mean that your body fat's increased, and that's the important part. That is the big thing that you want to keep an eye on. Okay, so you're going to reverse diet up. All right, so you're going to get back up to. You can either go to your maintenance calories, you know, kind of like where you were at previous. My suggestion is, if you can do it, is reverse diet up past your old maintenance calories, okay? Past where you kind of feel comfortable eating. The reason why is then, remember we mentioned that term metabolic adaptation before, whenever you hit that point, you're going to be eating more than what you're comfortable with, so whenever you come back down, you're going to feel really good, you know, with those lower calories. And you're also going to lose a little bit more weight. You're going to turn the tide on your metabolism. So just as we talked about before, that would be that part right there. We talked about, now we established that maintenance. So you've established that maintenance, great. Okay, we're back. We got that maintenance established, so on and so forth. So now that we got that, you should be, you know, at this point, you should be pretty much smooth sailing. And you follow the same process again if you need to lose a little bit more weight, or, you know, I would say keep yourself at your maintenance for a decent amount of time and allow your body to get used to it again before you approach another diet. I say typically give yourself 4 to 8 weeks to just let your body fully recover from the diet. So now that we've covered that, let's talk about exercise. Okay, what exercises are most beneficial to you while you're in a diet? Okay, so myself, I think I said this before, I don't typically do more cardio than what it takes to keep my heart and cardiovascular system healthy, all right? I typically tend to adjust all of my dieting or my calories out of my diet, you know, as opposed to trying to split the difference and so on and so forth. The reason I say that is because it's a heck of a lot easier to do it than cardio, okay? Like, and I don't really recommend cardio. It's not that healthy for you in excessive amounts, all right? The thing that is healthy for you in a diet, though, is lifting weights. And the reason weightlifting is healthy for you while you're dieting is because it's going to help you maintain your bone mass. It's going to help you maintain your muscular strength and your lean muscle mass. And it's going to cause your body to target your body fat as a means for weight loss. And that is what's going to make the most difference in your body composition, and that is what's going to make the most difference when you throw on that bathing suit. Okay? So guys, that pretty much covers it. We've covered reverse dieting, we've covered dieting, we've also covered exercise, okay? The only other little tip thing I'm going to give you is I am going to put a link down at the bottom of this this video for what is known as diet breaks. Now, diet breaks is a way of dieting where you diet for 2 weeks, take 2 weeks, you return to your maintenance diet, so back and forth. Okay, it has shown to help you, it's going to take longer, but it has shown to help you maintain more lean body mass and also prevent weight regain. Okay, so it's another preventative that you can add in there with your diet, as opposed to just a static straight diet that has been shown to have a lot of benefits. So I'm going to include the link to that on my webpage at the bottom. I suggest you check it out because it has a lot of great insight and goes into a lot of examples, and those examples you can use for your diets and things like that in general. Anyways, guys, I'll be back in just a second for the closure. Much for coming and checking out the video today. Again, my name is Christopher Bush with Gunsforgood.coaching.com. Come to the website, check us out, check out our articles. But you know what? If you liked the video, hit the bell down at the bottom if you'd like to see more. And I would appreciate you putting any comments or things that you would like to hear in the comments below. Any videos or things like that, or things that you'd like to hear me talk about. Yeah, go ahead and put them in the comments down below. I would love to hear more. All right, thank you guys again, and have a good day.